Hello again, YouTube. This is the Truth Man giving you the truth. Giving you the truth. We're going to be talking about the truth today because the truth is viewed much differently than it was in times past, and we got to understand that. I got some videos coming today, but on this video, I want to kind of stay on something that I've been talking about on my other channel, and that's the comparisons between the mega church pastors of the 90s and the early 2000s and some of your favorite YouTubers that you super chat all the time with large amounts of subs. Here's the thing. For those of you who don't know, I'm also a prophet. So I evaluate things based on insight given to me, and sometimes it's like when you leave yourself open for the Most High, he'll pour into you. And what comes out, people usually don't have the level of understanding. That's how you got to watch who you're around, because some guys just not for you to be around like that, because you're going this way and they'll be back here. You don't need to be back here. You need to be going forward. And sometimes people have you, if you listen to them, they'll have you thinking and doing things that's just not right. That's just not the truth. That's just not the way to go for you as an individual. And so, with that being said, I want to talk about this. And I want to title this, what do the bad fake wives, the mega church pastors, and your favorite YouTubers have in common? I'm sure some of y'all know the answer to this. They freaking selfish. It's about them. Some of these guys on here, they talk about women who like that, but then they like that. You know what I mean? Like, and it's almost like switching the basket. It's like switching the money basket. I've heard some of these people talk down on preachers, talk down on women. But when I look at them, I don't see much of a difference. And y'all got to realize that, man. That's why really, after a while, I start noticing, like, some of these dudes do not be responding to their comments. I said, you know what? It's only one thing you could do. Deal with people your channel can grow with theirs. And that's what I'm doing. Like, even though I've been on YouTube for longer than most of these people, that's what I'm doing. Like, I mainly talk. I might comment on some bigger YouTuber stuff sometimes, but not like I used to. I'm more focused on the people who actually respond and react, that you can get to know, that you can deal with. That's what y'all gotta understand. Stop trying to get close to these dudes. You're gonna have the same results as, say, a member at Creflo Dollar, TD Jakes, or Joel Osteen, one of those big preachers' churches in the 90s. You ain't gonna never get near to them. And the only way they gonna deal with you strong is if you got that economic status. Now, is that fair to you? Is that fair to the person that's climbing the ladder? That some people only gonna deal with you after you get to the top. No, you need to take note of those people. You need to mark those people and be like, when I make it, I'm not finna deal with him, because he really could have dealt with me back here and helped me make it. That's just how it is, man. Like they criticize the pastors for doing it. And I've heard at least 4 or 5 of them. They always got jokes about the church, always criticizing pastors, but yet they do some of the same things that those pastors used to do. And you can't tell me. I know, because I was slightly an insider on all of this stuff back in the 90s, early 2000s. So I know what I'm talking about. Fake wives, bad wives, same thing. It's all about them. It's all about them. That's what we're going to talk about after this. It's all about them. They offer you very little help. They put unrealistic expectations on you because you are the man. Dude. And then a lot of them move on. You have been to waste your time with some of these people. You know. Waste your time, waste your resources with people who try to pimp you, so to speak. Some of these women, literally, you gotta watch out for some of them, man. It be all types. Like some of the stay-at-home ones, they do it too. It's like pimp game. Like, give me. Okay, what are you doing? Some of these women, you can't even get them to rub your back. I'm telling you, man. But yet, they want the world, though. That's that feminism. That's that entitlement. But it's the same thing, like I said, with your favorite YouTubers and those pastors. All that money they was giving you know who. And he couldn't open the doors to his church when the hurricane hit. But see, that's how people is. That's why you can't be so quick to give away your resources. You gotta make a person earn your support. Y'all just go, oh, he said this good, I'm a supporter. No, you should go by not just what he say, but what he does. Like literally, like what do these people do directly that helps you? Yeah, it's good. You say things, it's good. Okay, it's good. You said something, the person grabbed it, they live by it, it's good. But what are you doing? What are you doing to, it was okay, y'all know DoorDash, all that. That's a whole separate phase of YouTube and YouTube content creators. One guy in particular, I remember him, the guy had like 800 something subscribers. And he was reacting to one of his videos. So he said, make sure you go, he told his viewers, make sure you go over there and help him get to his 1,000 subscribers. And they did. They helped him get to his 1,000 subscribers. Now, this guy wasn't the biggest YouTuber, but he was growing. He was getting bigger. He was over 10,000 subs. And he helped that guy get monetized, even though they were in the same spectrum of YouTube content. But how many of these guys y'all always support do that? Now, I'm going to say, I don't believe in criticizing Kevin Samuels like that, because he's not here. But one of my criticisms with him, I noticed that he wasn't really like big on helping other guys like that get over the hump. Like, he might have helped one, maybe two people, but he wasn't real big on that. But see, this what I'm getting to on this video. When you see people is like that, man, you gotta draw back. You gotta draw back, because it can't just be about them. It's supposed to be, everything's supposed to be rotating in a circle. Circle, whether it's finances, whether it's support, whether it's this, whether it's that. So, in the 90s, 2000s, what happened? You had the bigger ones, they was all dealing with each other, like the Megastream 15 or Megachurch 15 top pastors, right? They was all dealing with each other. They wasn't dealing, you never saw no smaller pastors. When they came to town, they was only dealing with the mainstream, right? You see what happened to them. That's gonna happen on YouTube too. And one day, YouTube is gonna get some video reviewers that's gonna be fair, and they not gonna show favoritism, and that's when you're gonna start to see these guys falling off, or they'll say things like, "Oh, he taking my talking point. He taking my talking points." Did he really take your talking points, or was he saying this stuff all along, and you just trying to get back in? Because a lot of them, like some people, like I still watch from a distance, but I'm like, you running out of content, buddy. You might want to switch up. I mean, that's how it is with some of them, you know. And you only gonna ride the wave of fame for so long, and then somebody else gonna come along, and you gonna be gone. That's just like a wife. You supposed to establish yourself while you're young, and when you start aging, you still want to do those same things, but even more. So he'll perhaps deal with you when you start to break down when you get older. See, some of them be so selfish. They be thinking that they gonna hook a guy at 55 like they did at 25. It's not gonna happen. Because most guys, when you get up to that age, most of them ain't gonna be trying to be in no relationship, or they gonna be messed up somehow. They gonna be messed up somehow, and they ain't gonna always tell you. So that's why I say they all three of them the same. As far as the church, they need people who are not informed just to stay alive, because some of the things that they teaching is not like valid. It's not the truth. It's just the tradition of some. It's not the truth per se. Like what they teach about monogamy. It's not the truth. The Bible never required you to be with just one woman. In fact, most of those guys in there were not with just one woman. Abraham wasn't. Solomon wasn't. Jacob wasn't. In fact, I was just telling somebody yesterday that was in that old mindset. I was telling them that Jacob birthed the 12 sons of the 12 tribes of Israel with 2 women that he was married to at the same time. Look it up for yourself. These women are masculine, a lot of them. They want to control men, and that's not none of their job. It's not their job. It's not their job to control you as a man. And if you got kids, so what? Put her in her place or leave her alone. Because you're not going to be blessed. I've yet to see a guy get blessed financially, spiritually, both at the same time, dealing with a strifeful wife. He always either had one or the other. Either he was spiritual and broke, or he was rich and wasn't spiritual. But for you to get the whole package from God, you have to be with cooperative women. And just like on YouTube, for you to excel, you need to deal with those that's in harmony with you. It's not about people forming cliques and stuff like that, but let's be honest. Sometimes you have to form cliques against cliques. I learned that a long time ago. Like if you work a job, right, and you see that it's a clique on that job that's pretty much like trying to control stuff, you're going to have to form your own. You're going to have to form your own, and possibly with some stuff contend and go against that clique. That's what we doing in the manosphere. At least I'm doing. Like, I think some people are scared to come against these guys. Let them talk about you. So what? That's female. Any dude that will spend hours upon hours roasting another guy, and that's not his niche, he acting feminine. If it's your niche, then yeah. If you like the exposed guy, then yeah. But if you talking about, if your niche is over here and you spending time doxing, flagging, trying to roast people, I already know what time it is with you, man. You might as well go put on some makeup. I already know what time it is with you. And that's some of these guys, man, that y'all look up to. It's like you see the femininity in some of their behaviors, man. Everybody don't gotta be alphas, man, but you gotta be masculine. It's a must. You gotta be masculine. To be in the manosphere, we need to hear from masculine men. We don't need to hear from guys that might as well be doing all this snapping their fingers. They going back and forth so much. No, you didn't. You might as well be like that. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear from you. I'm gonna be honest. Some people, it's some content creators that I listen to just to see what they talking about, but they not the ones that I receive from to sharpen my iron. I just listen to them and see what they talking about. And like, okay, why is this trending? Why is that trending? But they not really like the type that I'll just support and just be getting sharpened by, because I can spot a crook, man. I can spot a crook. Like some of us used to be in that life. Game recognized game. And all crooks, some of these crooks is really like little nerds. And ain't nothing wrong with being a nerd. But you got nerds in this space that done figured out the talking points, so on and so forth. And they excelling, and you got to give them credit. As long as you doing it and not somebody you know, connections, special agent, none of that. As long as it's you doing it, shout out to you. Special agents, civic ties, no shout out to you. No shout out to you. And then it's crazy. Some of these guys be putting down other YouTubers. You got where you at because you have a sinister tie. So why are you putting other people down? Why are you putting them down? Anyway, we can conclude this broadcast. Why are you putting other YouTubers down and you're a special agent? You're getting promoted because somebody in one of those two groups has ties to the higher ups of YouTube. I'm a prophet, man. I told y'all. Y'all better believe it. Y'all better believe it. You want me to prophesy? A couple of y'all here are agents. You keep on, you're going to get exposed all the way. But you got your place because your boss that you answer to has ties to the higher ups of YouTube. So stop bragging. Just ride the wave and be quiet. Don't be bragging. Don't be talking about who broke, who ain't. You would be broke too. You would be broke too. I'm going to get mine myself. I'm not going to join nothing to get it. I'm not going against God, man. It's simple as that. So that's what they got in common. Fake wives, fake/bad wives, mega church pastors, and some of your biggest YouTubers. Selfish as hell. Selfish. They don't want to help nobody rise up to the top. You know, it goes on in the music world. It goes on in Hollywood. That's just the way things go in the United States. You got to fight for what you get if you go the scenic route. If you go the route around the groups, you got to fight for everything you get. You got to know how to save your money. You got to know when to make sacrifices. You got to know, okay, I can eat peanut butter and jelly this week so I can save X amount of dollars. You don't got to try to fit in with these guys. In fact, knowing this, you should have the attitude I got. If I want to get monetized, if I don't, hey, I'm not going to keep making videos forever. Like, not being monetized, excuse me, not being monetized, I'm not going to make videos forever. So, you got to understand those things. That there are similarities between, like, if you watch TBN in the 90s, the late 90s, early 2000s, like I did, I'm seeing similarities on YouTube amongst content creators. And I'm also seeing similarities in some of these guys' wives that selfish, entitled, but can't see it. You'll go to these churches, you'll point something out. They'll say, you in the wrong spirit, brother. Because you pointed something out. That's what we're going to talk about next. How the truth is received. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. Thanks for watching.